You don't have to attach yourself to things you don't want to be attached to. Remind yourself you're good at what you do, kittens. Failure does not make you a fraud. The rainbow's coming, kittens, all right? It's on its way. Let's just be patient. Hey kittens, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, thank you so much for stopping by. So today I have a video for you guys on how to overcome imposter syndrome. So please be sure to stick around to the end of this video because I will be giving out bonus tips for you guys, and I hope you all enjoy, and let's get started. So imposter syndrome can be defined as a collection of feelings of inadequacy that persist despite evident success. Imposters suffer from chronic self-doubt and a sense of intellectual fraudulence that override any feelings of success or external proof of their competence. So some of the ways that imposter syndrome can manifest itself is you feel like a fraud, you devalue your worth, you undermine your experience or your expertise. Let's look at some of the ways that we can overcome imposter syndrome, y'all. It is imperative, it is vital. So lean in, put your ear real close, and I hope you guys enjoy this content, and let's keep rolling. So research has found that what you say to yourself can actually change the way you see yourself. So the first thing they recommend is to make a list. Make a list of at least 10 things that show that you are just as qualified as anyone else for the role you are seeking. Having trouble? First, ask yourself what evidence exists that you are any less qualified than anybody else to do this work. Is there anything that makes you, dare I say, more qualified? Write that down. Okay, kids, write it down. I need y'all to write this list. I don't care how long it is. The longer the better, actually. Thanks. Okay, so the second way that you can also help yourself is to say your name aloud. Research has found that the simple fact of taking a positive affirmation, such as "I'm awesome," and adding your name to it, so Katera is awesome, can have a powerful effect on how you perceive yourself. So the third thing that you guys can do to change your thoughts so you can see yourself better for getting over imposter syndrome is to own your accomplishments. Women tend to explain their successes away by ascribing them to things like luck or hard work or help from others, rather than the innate ability or intelligence that men often cite. So try to own the role you played in your success by forbidding yourself from falling back on excuses. Practice saying these words out loud. I'm proud of what I've accomplished. So the last thing that they say you can try is to visualize success. Visualize precisely how you'll navigate the situation successfully before it happens. But yes, so those are the 4 ways that you can help to change what you think about yourself to ultimately overcome imposter syndrome. So before we get into the bonus segment, I would like to encourage you guys to subscribe below to be a part of the Kiitten family if you haven't done so. So for the bonus section, they also have a couple things that you can also do if the other 4 previous things do not work. So they say you can try the following. Talk to a friend or a colleague, so you can see if that person has felt like an imposter at any time as well. And it says, knowing this is a thing that others will feel will help make it just that, a thing, but it's not your thing. So basically, you don't have to attach yourself to something you don't want to be attached to. Kids, that was a word. Let me say that again. You don't have to attach yourself to things you don't want to be attached to. Okay? Okay. So if that doubtful voice begins to creep into your head, repeat, it's not me. It's the imposter syndrome talking. Amen. Okay? So another bonus tip is to unsubscribe from doubt. So there's an author named Adam Grant, and he describes 2 types of doubt. So the first one is self-doubt, which I think we're all familiar with. It causes you to freeze up. And then the second type is idea doubt, which can motivate people to refine, test, or experiment with a good idea. Try to turn self-doubt into an idea doubt by telling yourself, it's not that I'm bad. It's that the first few drafts of any idea is always bad, and I'm just not there yet. That's true, y'all. I mean, hey, baby steps, you gotta crawl before you walk, okay, kittens? So the next bonus tip is to decide to be confident. Literally make the choice to be confident. I know that's easier said than done, kittens. However, hear me out. Raise your hand, volunteer your expertise. When you start spiraling into self-doubt, force yourself to write down 3 things you've done well. If 3 isn't enough to ease your doubts, write 3 more. Again, the more the merrier, all right? And actually handwrite them. So don't put it on your phone, don't put it on your laptop, don't put it on your iPad. Write it down old school, traditional way, piece of paper and a pen or pencil. So the next bonus tip is to remind yourself you're good at what you do. Hold up, because we're talking about overcoming imposter syndrome. Let me say that again for the people all the way in the back, okay? Remind yourself you're good at what you do, kittens. Remind yourself. That's me, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That is me, okay? And I need to cut that out. So here we go. This action sends feedback to your brain, which eventually stops the thoughts that trigger the action. Change your thoughts and the brain will follow. So they also say it's important to remember failure does not make you a fraud. Failing, losing, and being wrong on occasion are all a part of the job. That's how we learn. We gotta go through some tough times, okay? The rainbow's coming, kittens, all right? It's on its way. Let's just be patient, all right? As we overcome this imposter syndrome. Okay, so don't let failure define you. Learn from your mistakes and move forward. Church is over. Basically, I mean, this article then just gave us all that we needed, okay? So we done clearly just got our whole LIFE trying to figure out how in the world to overcome this imposter syndrome. So I hope this video was super helpful to you guys. I hope the advice that I shared with you all, you guys will put into practice. Please comment below your favorite takeaway from this video, and do not forget to check out my motivation and advice playlist. I will see you guys next week, kittens. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I love y'all. Adios.